Buongiorno, Vario stick here. We went out to do our town visit on San Buono, a town in southern Abruzzo. But we got into the church first time in quite a while really, and I've forgotten just how beautiful that church is. Huge church with a crypt and the bones of a saint. So it struck me as it would be a little bit disingenuous perhaps to just include it in our normal town visit vlog, which normally go on for about 12-15 minutes. You could do a vlog that long just on the church. So what I decided to do was to split the San Buono vlog into two. The normal town visit, including some history on the church, but a separate one, which is the one coming up in a moment, just on the church itself. It only goes on for about 7-10 minutes, but I think it's better doing it that way, and then you get some of the detail of the fantastic history and the beauty of the church. If you ever get a chance to go to San Buono, and I would highly recommend it, go into the church. It really will take your breath away. So here's the vlog just on the church. The normal town visit vlog, which will include a little bit of history on the church as well, will be coming in a few days' time. So enjoy this. So this is Vario Stick. It's a lovely evening from southern Abruzzo saying ciao ciao for now. Throughout the church there are some wonderful statues that depicting all kinds of different religious themes and scenes. As you can see from the ceiling here, beautifully painted frescoes. How on earth they get that high up and paint up there, I have absolutely no idea, but it's worth the stiff neck to go and look at those. And all the statuary, as I say, around the church itself. Beautiful long church, all painted white. Normally you see quite a bit of marble inside churches of southern Abruzzo, but here it's mainly white, which I think gives it a certain atmosphere and a certain brightness that perhaps you don't get in lots of other churches. The church of San Lorenzo was first mentioned in the first part of the 14th century, so it's certainly been around for quite some amount of time. It originally formed part of the fortified village of San Buono, and in the 16th century, as well as being adjacent to the palace of the Caracciolo family, it did incorporate the remains of a medieval castle. Unfortunately, only documentary evidence of that now remains. Further structural improvements were made to the church due to damage caused by earthquakes, and in 1774, following the arrival of the relics of San Buono, a crypt was built where the body of the martyr, patron of the town, actually can now be seen, and that is where we're going right now. We see in front of us there the body of the saint himself. You can go down into the crypt here. The lights automatically come on. It's a very atmospheric place, quite dark and as you would expect a crypt to be. Some beautiful, again, frescoes painted on the ceiling. Some beautiful decoration and the body of the saint. What a wonderful place. As I say, very atmospheric, and that's the body there of San Lorenzo, the patron saint of San Buono, and after whom this church is named. The building has a single nave with a Latin cross plan, and it has neoclassical styles about it. It's richly decorated, including in around about 1900 scenes with the Nativity, flight from Egypt, and the baptism of Jesus frescoed in the vaults. The main altar dates back to around about the 18th century and is made of marble, and the baptistry to around 1619, a fantastic church. As you can see here, beautiful frescoes on the ceiling. Please pay the visit to the church in San Buono, a wonderful, wonderful place.